Hello? Can you hear us?
Can you hear us out there?
This is Larry from VeggieTales.
And Bob the Tomato.
Haha! It works!
What'd you do?
Just last week, I had the guys from Stuff Mart upgrade our podcast equipment with a storm-proof button. You can always find the right stuff at
Stuff Mart.
Speaking of stuff, we have some great stuff in store for our listeners today, don't we?
That's right! Whoa! What a storm!
And the perfect segue to our very first segment. Our very own Archibald Asparagus is out in the field with...
Archibald! What are you doing inside?
I'm a soggy mess. My galoshes are full of slosh. My umbrella flipped inside out and blew off into the distance, and I just started worrying. What if I blew away?
But you're our field correspondent.
I'm more of an indoor correspondent, Larry. Note to self, find new field segment.
Sorry to interrupt the show, but we have a big leak in the roof. Can you make a little room in the studio so we can all stay dry?
Of course, Petunia. You're our producer. Come on in. You too, Jimmy and Jerry. The more the merrier. We can squeeze...
Excuse me.
Sorry! Together.
Yeah, this is cozy. Do you think we have enough room to do the podcast?
Oh, Bob.
VeggieTales, 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 VeggieTales.
Broccoli, celery. Well, folks, it's raining, it's pouring, but our first segment is anything but boring.
Is it delicious? No.
Rain makes me hungry.
Oh, mercy, that thunder! It's shaking the studio.
Nope, that's just my grumbly tummy.
Oh. Anyway, our first segment of the day is Forecast Facts live from inside our studio. Right, I suppose that's my cue.
You've got this, Archibald.
Ahem. Welcome to Forecast Facts with yours truly, Archibald Asparagus. The British have long understood the importance of mastering weather trends. Cloudy, precipitous, blustery. If you don't know what to say, you can always talk about the weather. For example, suppose you find yourself conversing with a cricket. You might want to know this forecast fact. You can tell the temperature by counting a cricket's chirps.
Really?
Indubitably. Count 15 seconds of chirping, then add the number 37. Voila! You have the temperature in Fahrenheit. Here to demonstrate is my old friend, Maurice. Oh, that's right, Maurice here chirps in degrees Celsius. Never mind. On to the next forecast fact. We all know lightning follows thunder. But did you know a lightning bolt is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun? What was that?
My sizzling hot sun sound effects.
Oh, lovely. What else do we have here? Fact. Thunderstorms form when warm air touches cold air, creating moisture known as water vapor. Fact. We call this phenomenon condensation. Fact. If enough air and moisture collide, you get a thunderstorm. Fact. 2,000 thunderstorms rain down on Earth every minute, and the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. That may or may not be a fact.
Whew, that was like a fact attack.
Thank you, Archibald. Very enlightening. Lightning?
No, enlightening. Like, really good.
Oh, right.
I know this isn't a part of the show, but Archibald, are you doing okay?
Oh, Petunia, I've always had a stormy relationship with stormy weather. It all started when I was just a youngster visiting my Aunt Cecilia's sheep farm in the Scottish Highlands. It was raining by the buckets, with lightning and thunder. But that was nothing compared to the wind. Go on. We were rushing inside when the wind, it blew Aunt Cecilia's hair clean off. Huh? That sounds physically impossible. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Her hair shot across the highlands. And ever since, storms have made me feel all jumpy. Oh, look at me. I'm wearing a rain bonnet indoors.
I was gonna ask you about that.
Archibald, I had no idea you felt this way.
Or that you'd been to a sheep farm in Scotland. Not many people do know about that.
You are so surprising, Archibald.
Oh, you think I'm silly, don't you?
Not at all. In fact, I think you might have a lot in common with today's caller.
Well, what do you know? Let's take the call.
Who do we have with us today?
Hi, Bob and Larry, and everyone. This is Madison.
Welcome to the podcast, Madison. How can we help?
Well, it's this...
Let me guess. The storm?
Yes. It's making my dog, Brutus, really anxious. Down, Brutus. No jumping on the bed. Sorry, he's never like this. And the thing is, Brutus usually makes me feel safe. But seeing him anxious, it's making me a little anxious too.
Storms can be loud and scary. In fact, there's a Bible story about some friends of Jesus who felt the exact same way. But guess what Jesus did? He slept right through it. Brutus may be anxious in the storm, but Jesus never is. He brings peace to storms, both the ones in the sky and the ones in our minds. And the best part is that Jesus is always with us.
Even when we have to go to the dentist?
Yep, even when you're in the Scottish Highlands. Absolutely.
What about on the day of a big spelling test?
Whenever you feel anxious, you can know Jesus is right there with you. And he's giving you P-E-A-C-E.
That spells peace.
Hey, it's kind of like my new podcast equipment. Jesus makes our peace storm-proof.
Exactly.
Thanks, Bob and Larry. This is really gonna help Brutus. And me.
Thanks for calling, Madison.
Bye, Brutus.
Rainy day got you feeling down? Don't sit around in a boring old pair of pants. Pull on a pair with a pocket full of sunshine. That's right, kids. When the rain is coming down, you can bring the patio party back into town with summer pants. Harness the power of the sun with 4 pockets full of summer fun. They're bright, they're light, and they're not too tight. Rainy days don't stand a chance when you're prancing in your summer pants. Pockets sold separately.
Well, Bob and Larry, I have some good news and some bad news. The bad news is our surprise guest is delayed in the weather. But the good news is Dr. Flurry's bringing us a brand new segment straight from the field.
We needed a new field segment.
That's why you're our producer, Petunia. You know how to produce.
Let's see what Dr. Flurry is up to.
Dr. Flurry, welcome back to the VeggieTales podcast. Where are you today?
Bob, Larry, I'm chasing the thunderstorm in my Storm Shrinker 5000.
What's that?
A brand new invention. With some simple tweaks to my time machine, I was able to create the Storm Shrinker 5000, a device that can suck up a storm and shrink it by 5,000%.
And it works?
Theoretically, but today we will put my theories to the test.
What's that sound? What's happening?
I am entering the eye of the storm.
Storms have eyes?
Wish me luck.
Dr. Flurry!
Dr. Flurry, stay with us if you can. It's so quiet.
Well, yeah, Bob. He's not in the ear of the storm.
I made it! I can't believe it! I'm right in the center of the storm. Steps 1 through 34 of this experiment have gone according to my calculations.
So, what's next?
Now I must activate the shrink shield and suck up the storm. Do you all want to count down with me?
Let's do it.
Our listeners can count down with us too. 100, 99.
Why don't we count down from 5?
Oh, okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shrink shield activate!
Dr. Flurry? Dr. Flurry, did we lose you?
Well, folks, that was Dr. Flurry live from the field. We'll try to get an update from him later on in the show.
I sure hope his Storm Shrinker 5000 worked.
I'd love to get one of those machines for myself.
Maybe they sell them at...
Stuff Mart.
Probably not, though.
Well, folks, our next segment
Was supposed to be a surprise guest.
But instead, our local snack experts Jimmy and Jerry will be sharing...
About the best foods to eat based on the weather.
I like that.
Yummy!
So, what do you eat on a rainy day?
Crackers!
If you get thirsty, the sky will pour a drink right into your mouth. You know, rainwater.
What about when it's snowing? Hot cocoa. It warms your belly.
And your nose.
Delicious. What's your favorite summertime snack?
Popcorn. The sun makes it go pop.
Pardon me for interrupting, but what should one eat in the wind?
Oh,
Peanut butter.
Sticks to your tongue so it won't get blown away.
Brilliant!
What about in a big thunderstorm? Like right now?
Rice Krispies, because they snap, crackle, pop. A mini thunderstorm in your mouth.
I set the table with a paper plate. How would I know that it'd be late? It's taken so long, where could it be? Had a 30-minute guarantee. Pizza Angel, please come to me. Tomato sauce and cheese so gooey. Pizza Angel, I'm on my knees. You're my number one pie from Sicily. Did it get lost? Did they just forget? Should I have ordered on the internet? Ready for dinner? Now I'm not so sure. I think my soda's room temperature. Pizza Angel, please come to me. Tomato sauce and cheese so gooey. Pizza Angel, I'm on my knees. And don't forget to add my favorite anchovies. I was concerned for my delivery. 8 little slices of heaven for me. Can't stop thinking it'll make me smile when I taste my first Chicago style. Going crazy while I pace the floor. Then my heart skipped when I heard the door. I opened the door in expectation, but it was the saddest sight I ever saw. I could still smell the sweet aroma of deep dish goodness, but the box was empty.
Your house number was broken, so I couldn't find you. I was getting kind of hungry, so I ate your pizza. Sorry about that. You don't need to tip me or anything.
Pizza Angel, please come to me. Tomato sauce and cheese so gooey. Pizza Angel, I'm on my knees. You'll live forever in my memory. Pizza Angel, please come to me. Tomato sauce and cheese so gooey. Pizza Angel, I'm on my knees. I will miss you for eternity.
Wait, look at our little security camera. It's Dr. Flurry!
And it looks like there's someone with him.
Can that be Natalie Grant? Oh my gosh, hurry! We have to buzz her in!
Hello, Natalie. You made it.
Dr. Flurry gave me a ride in his Storm Shrinker 5000. That thing is amazing.
Welcome to the show!
It's so good to be here. Bob, Larry, everybody, and Archibald, long time no see.
You guys know each other?
We go way back. In fact, I even met his Aunt Cecilia when I was on tour.
What a small world! We were just talking about Aunt Cecilia.
Too soon, Bob. Too soon.
I'm not following. What do you mean?
It's this weather. I shared a treacherous memory. A time when the wind blew the bob right off my Aunt Cecilia's head.
What was Bob doing on her head?
Not Bob the tomato. A Bob. It's a woman's hairstyle.
Oh, right. Her hair blew off her head.
Ever since then, storms have made me so anxious. I don't want to lose my hair.
Archibald, I don't think it's a secret. Your Aunt Cecilia, well, she wears a wig.
What?
Her hair may have blown off, but you don't have to worry about that.
A wig? Oh, that explains so many things. How could her hair be short and purple one day, then long and pink the next? Of course it's a wig. I can't believe I've been letting the stormy weather steal my peace because of a wig. I feel so free.
That's what the truth does.
Wow, Natalie. You just got here and you already helped someone. But maybe you could help some of our other listeners, too.
Tell us, what helps you keep peace in your heart when life gets a little stormy?
When life gets stormy, and it does sometimes, I ask God to help me remember all of His promises about how He takes care of me and is with me even when it's stormy outside. God is bigger than any storm. Speaking, too, of encouraging others, I've written several books called The Glimmer Girls. It's an adventure of sorts. It's about 3 girls that go on tour with their singing mom. Sound familiar? And they take adventures while their mom is singing on stage, get in a little bit of trouble, and learn a whole lot of lessons along the way. I've also written a 365-day devotional for tween girls called Glimmer and Shine. Talks all about the promises of God, about who He's made us to be, and hopefully teaches girls to do just that, glimmer and shine.
I love books that glimmer and shine. Thanks for being on the show, Natalie. I'm sure glad the storm didn't keep you away.
Oh, me too. Thanks for having me, everyone. Bye now.
Wait, do you need a ride home?
I think I'll walk.
In the rain?
What rain?
Bob, we were so busy doing the show, we didn't even notice that the storm stopped.
Well, it didn't exactly stop. I just shrunk it with my Storm Shrinker 5000. See?
Oh, wow. A bite-sized thunderstorm in a beaker. Hold it up to the microphone.
Ooh. Ah. Well, that's not scary at all. Can I hold it?
Pass it around.
Cool.
Incredible.
Delicious.
Jerry, you can't eat the beaker.
You said it's bite-sized.
You let the storm out. Now it's pouring rain inside our studio. It's wonderful. I'm not bothered at all.
Look at all those tiny raindrops.
Anybody have a miniature umbrella?
Only a rain bonnet.
Well, good thing our gear is storm-proof.
Wait. I'll go fire up the Storm Shrinker 5000.
Well, folks, we've had our fair share of storms today, but we've learned a lot, too.
Yeah, Jesus is the original storm shrinker, and He makes our peace storm-proof.
In John 16:33, Jesus said, "In me you may have peace."
No matter what storm comes your way.
Look, it's Dr. Flurry's storm shrinker.
Open the window!
That's our show for today.
Remember, kids, God made